Alright, I'm gonna do what I can. That's what we're dealing with right now. I'm gonna spray some brake cleaner in there and see what happens. I got her on my side here. So we gotta go home now. I got it cleaned out a little bit. It's definitely not perfect, but it's way better than it was. So I'm gonna run it. We're definitely gonna have to pull the dash eventually. I'm just gonna replace it, but I'm not gonna be doing that until I absolutely have to. I'm just gonna enjoy the AC that I have for now. I'll show you guys the aftermath of what we got. Stick my phone up in there. So it's a lot better. It's hard to get that bottom section. I sprayed some shit in there. It is what it is. We're gonna go home and then I'm gonna go start a moto vlog because we're off Saturday, Sunday. Just gonna enjoy some time. I've been working my ass off these past couple weeks. So I'm gonna enjoy a day off. Just go out and ride, get the bike tested, make sure everything is okay. And we are in the shop that apparently I got kicked out of, is what I get a comment about every now and again. But no, we're still here. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna be getting shocks. So this whole video is gonna be a long clusterfuck of things. I'm not gonna post it until it's done. The welder's getting pulled because that needs to get repaired. We got the fifth wheel done on the trailer, which I'll show you guys. So shocks, hitch, and a bunch of other things. All right, guys, we are back on Bertha. It's been, I think, about a week since I started. So I want to put you guys on to something. So I don't think it's that wheel. I think that one's the one we can't use. So if you guys see here, you guys remember these little caps that I have? All right, these are TPMS sensors. Now, I run these on everything I own. My wife's truck even has a set of these. Not this exact set. I got one, a single wheel one for her, but I got me a dually set because just in case the rear end ever blows on my truck and I need to swap a dually rear, because if this rear end ever goes, there's no way I'm gonna put a single wheel back under it, and then I'll just run the single wheel with the dually rear, and then I'll just have to throw 2-inch spacers in the front. But I also, one of my headlights went out the other day. Mind you, I bought this truck a year and a half ago, and one headlight has finally gone out. So talk about getting my money's worth. So for 50 bucks, I went and bought some LED stuff, and then to mount the TPMS, you guys know I love these Scosche connectors. You guys look in Bertha. I have 1, 2, I used to have one up here. I've had like 4 or 5 of them mounted all throughout the truck, but they're my favorite thing. I'm gonna have this video go all over the place because I think we're gonna have the transmission in this video. If we don't, it is what it is. Still waiting on that, but I have some customer stuff to finish up yet. Yesterday, I've literally been working in here probably the last 2 days. I didn't get out of here until about 9 o'clock at night. So keep that in mind. I've been busy as fuck on customer stuff. Now that we're caught up on customer stuff for now, I need to get Bertha done, and then once Josh gets here, I need to pull, I think, 2 more customer trucks in. So I'm waiting on him, but let me get this thing open, and I'll show you guys how I mount this thing. All right, we got this stuff open. I think the headlights are gonna be pretty simple. And then we also have the TPMS here. Gives you this nice little pad, but we're not gonna use that. We're gonna use this nice little Scosche magnet on the bottom. I think I got the high-powered one, I'm not sure. Can't remember what I hit place order on, but that thing took forever to get here. I just haven't been in a hurry to do all this stuff. But they updated their product because it now has an on-off switch, which is kind of neat, but the problem is every single time you turn it back on, it requires itself to reconnect to every one of them. So I'm gonna go through, I'm pretty sure it was 1, 2, 3, 4, but we will see. And then I'm gonna set the, yeah, they definitely updated their design here. Definitely updated it because they didn't look like that before. It's kind of neat seeing them. I mean, it was a problem-free product before, so I'm curious to see how it is now. Basically, we just have to screw everything in, and I just need to figure out which order these go in. And then once I do that, we can set them. I usually set it to like 65 on the low side and then like 90 on the high side, and then I always run my tire pressures at 72. It's been pretty problem free. All right, so the downside to these is that they will strip out. So this is the new updated set. I have to go and do all new valve stems. Metal, I think they're aluminum, and it just rips the threads right out of them. So this is twice now. I'm gonna go ahead and just install new valve stems in Bertha, because when I actually did when I did put these tires on, they were all TPMS sensors, so I just left it alone because they were metal and I thought they were really good. But after driving through the winter with these, it's definitely nicer to have a good set. Like, I'm just gonna run the rubber ones, no more metal ones. So I'm actually not even gonna install these on the tires right now. I'm just gonna throw my entire old system away, throw these in the door. Just gonna throw them in the door and then mount this up there, and then we're gonna put this on top. Now the reason I wanna do that is because they charge from the sunlight, but you can also plug them in. So if for some reason it's not enough, and say it dies one day, I can just slap this thing right in here and charge it. See if it'll, I don't think it'll turn on right. Oh wait, helps to actually use it correctly. Switch goes up, look at that, on, full charge. So we won't need to worry about that for now. So let's get it mounted, I'll show you what I got. All right, so this is where I'm gonna put it. Right about there. And then it's sleek, I can see it. I can move it over if I need to. I'm gonna let that dry for like 24 hours before I keep the actual weight on it. I'm gonna tighten this down as well, but high beams were on because headlights don't work. So I was just driving with the headlights off. You see how that one's out? That one works, that one doesn't. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Unfortunately, I completely forgot. I'm hoping these headlights actually work. I hope they do. They should. But that's the headlight, that's the high beam. So I forgot that some people switch these, and there's a different bulb for the high beams. So we'll see when we get in. All right, so it turns out that there's an adapter harness in here that splits these two. They're H1 bulbs. So I just hit buy now on Amazon. It was like 55 bucks for 4 of them. So if anybody, actually I don't even know where I put them now. I think I put them in the top drawer. So if any customers come in and they want some LED bulbs, I now have a set. These will work with the factory 06. So keep that in mind. If anybody wants any bulbs, they were like 50 bucks. So these are just split. You can see the little, I had no idea. I just ordered bulbs for an 06 and I didn't think about it, and this one splits them. So, but it's weird that they use the same bulb and they're technically fog light bulbs, I guess. So it is what it is. All right, so it turns out they got the wrong VIN, and this truck actually has no recalls. So I figure, you know what, while it's already here, throw some new valve stems in it, $112. So we did that. Look at this little boy, come here. Look at him. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get all the valve stems put on. These guys here. I need 1 to 4. 3, and can I get the right one? 6, no I cannot. All right, so I'm gonna take their caps off, put these on, and then we will have TPMS. And they did use the heavy duty valve stems. I didn't ask them to, but they did it, and I appreciate them for doing that. I use these guys, Sioka, in Pennsylvania, in Duncannon. So all I do, just screw that fucking bad Larry on right there. I think I told him 72 PSI, but we'll double check it. I'm pretty sure it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna go throw these all on. All right, so we got the tire pressures back up. They did give it back to me with about 60 in the fronts. I should have, yeah, I think I told them 72, but it is what it is. So I just filled the rest up to 70 at Sheets. So that's where we're at. We got 69 across the board. We'll wait until it heats up a little bit from driving, because I got like a 30-minute drive home, and then, well, actually to the shop. So I got to finish up this rear lift. And yeah, so we'll have some other things to do to Bertha here. I got my headlight bulbs are in today, so we're gonna install them. All right guys, so instead of showing you the rest of the stuff I'm gonna be doing to Bertha while we're back, I think we should just use the truck. This was intended to just be everything I'm gonna do to it. But then you know what? I decided tomorrow we're going to pick up a truck, and I might as well just fucking use the truck and put it in the same video. So my headlight bulbs are at the house. I got two, the high beam and the low beam are getting replaced. I've had this truck for 1.5 years. Finally a headlight went out. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's go grab the trailer tonight. And then I completely forgot my backpack inside. But let's go grab the trailer and go pick up. Alright, sorry I didn't film this last night grabbing the trailer. I forgot to grab the remote. I didn't think I'd need it because it's just out of gas. So we're picking up this parts truck. And maybe some parts, we'll see. But runs and drives. And it is a Hemi. So just need to aftermarket speakers. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, this one had a sunroof too. So this one's gonna be our parts truck. And we'll see what comes out of it. Decent frame, minus this spot right here, but probably scrap the frame, pull the drivetrain. No gas though, so I'm just waiting on him to bring me a remote, and we should be able to get this thing up, get it to the shop today. All right, so we are almost back at the shop with the silver bullet we got back there. This are our numbers right here. We're just cruising 81. Truck's been running for about 78 minutes now. We're almost there. Earth has been doing all right. I just got to put these headlight bulbs in. The TPMS has been working great. I will adjust those numbers at some point. It's definitely colder than it's supposed to be. Like, it was 61 earlier. So I want to set my pressures when it's like actually 80 degrees out. Put them at about 72 cold. And then, yeah, that's kind of where I'd be happy. We're going to be going back out somewhere around the 21st. But I will get these headlights in this video, and I'm going to go over this truck with you guys because we are going to be partying it out. It's got a good running, driving drivetrain, and it is a Hemi with only 120-some thousand miles, so I feel like I can make quite a bit of my money back on this thing. So keep that in mind. These nice little projects in between customer stuff keeps me home, and I like that, but at the same time, I'll probably schedule like a 1 to 3 week trip going here soon. But as long as this stuff keeps me home, I mean, I'll keep doing stuff like this. I don't care. We have a little go-kart back there, basically. All right, we just got back. And here it is. I'm gonna go get gas. But like I was saying, he says this thing runs and drives. So obviously needs some air in the tires. We put some in that one, but I feel like it's probably getting a little low. But it needs rockers and technically a bed and a bumper, and it would be complete. So yeah, definitely needs rockers. Needs doors. Those doors are shot. I'm not able to get and reach my hand in there to get. Oh, it's so close. Oh, wait. Nope, I had it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So a bunch of interior parts, but yeah, I think we are just gonna go through and part it out. There's plenty of good salvageable parts on this. Good bumper, good fenders, good hood. So the grill's decent. This back piece here, these just unbolt, I'm pretty sure. And it is a Hemi. I should pop the hood. Alright, let's show you guys. It is a Hemi. So, the other thing, the truck in the shop doesn't have these things working. So keep that in mind. We can also take those. But also might snatch the horns for my truck because I'm not really impressed with the horns that Bertha has now. But there you go. We have a Hemi parts truck. How do you guys think I did? I'm not going to be discussing prices and all that stuff, all I'm saying is we have a parts truck for parts. And it does have these on the frame. So he painted it. He was fucking around with some paint is what he said. So that's where that's from. But I'm gonna put 5 gallons of gas in this so that we can at least like move it around. Probably just put 2 or 3 gallons in it, to be honest. But just to be able to move it around. But I'm gonna get this pulled off, backed into the shop, and we will go from there. All right, so second time's the charm, hopefully. I ordered these the other day. I also got speakers for the wife's Dakota because hers are shitty, and a Power Wheels motor because that one caught on fire over there. I gotta figure out which one's bad. But yeah, let's pull these headlights out, and hopefully I got the right ones. All right, I fucked up again. So this bulb is an H7U. Okay. And this bulb, so basically I just got LED high beams. I fucked up. So that one only has 1 wire on it. So I got the high beam bulb. The high beams weren't bad. So I ordered the wrong. Sometimes it costs a lot of money to be stupid. That sucks. I saw that one. Yeah, H1. And I saw the H1 here and I was like, oh, okay, cool, they're the same. They're not. This one's an H7U. I gotta figure out what I ordered the first time. But that's not the right one. So I accidentally ordered 4 high beam bulbs. Yo, I'm telling you guys. That's what I got. This is a high beam bulb. Yeah, H1 LED bulb. I gotta figure out what I ordered prior. What are these? I don't know what these are. These are definitely not H7Us though. I'll have to figure it out. I don't know. I don't know. So that sucks. I fucked up again. I gotta get on Amazon and order some H7Us, I guess. This is annoying. So I don't need this. I'm gonna keep them around just in case these ever fail. But good fuck. I'm gonna have a whole drawer of Dodge bulbs. Like, this is probably 75 bucks worth of bulbs in here. I keep ordering the wrong shit. So these are H13s. I need H7s. So I'm gonna install these and I guess just not have headlights for a while because. All right, so we'll compare the differences. There's the high beam, there's the blown headlight, there's the high beam, and that's the, yeah, so I like LEDs, I just do. This is what's in the other side, and I mean, for getting 1.5 years out of them, I guess that's not too bad. And yes, you can have your high beams and fog lights on at the same time. Literally just a tune file. So I'm gonna do the other side, and then we will do the actual headlight bulbs when they come. Also, don't drop these into your headlight housings. They're a bitch to get back out. All right, so this is where we are leaving her. The plan is gonna be to cut these fenders off. They're gonna be going to scrap and then getting new fenders that will slide over, and then we're gonna rib nut them in, is what he wants. He wants removable fenders on here, and after we fixed this thing, I guess he backed into something, so the plan was to fix that again. But besides the fenders and that, I need to get this thing off. I think the body, yeah, it definitely, so all 4 doors and the rockers, I mean, definitely not perfect. There's a little bit of frameage bullshit here, but it's all that matters. We got a go-kart. So I should have taken a picture of it. Should have got a picture of it on the truck, but whatever. I think we're about done for the day. I'm gonna go eat something, and then we got the Dakota project, and we got some other things coming for you guys. We also got the rebuild for this. Everything should be here by Friday. So probably this weekend I will be rebuilding this whole thing, And we also have, which I'll probably throw it on the other channel, the Power Wheels over there is getting some motors. And I ordered two 18-volt adapters. So all of that, all these lights are going in the trash, and they're all going to be getting replaced with some good stuff.